First, we got ChatGPT. And then we thought, okay, how can we enhance our applications with the help of AI? So we started doing AI engineering. And then we got MCP, and now people are talking about agent skills. So I think every month we are getting something new in the world of AI. And recently, this thing got very famous called ClawdBot. Nothing to do with Claude, which is from Anthropic, but they went with a similar name. And now they have changed the name. So it is called a Moltbot. Sounds good, better than ClawdBot, because it was confusing with the Anthropic one. And now it says it can basically automate the things for you, and it actually runs on your local machine. Now, I'm very concerned about the security because it takes the access. But still, I want to show you one demo what we're going to do, and then we'll talk about this. So this is the VS Code, as you can see, and in this we have some code. Of course, using Moltbot, you can do a lot of stuff. But here, I will show you something interesting. And I did multiple experiments, and maybe you will see a lot of logs here. But after doing a lot of experiments, I want to show you this one thing. And I hope you can also see my mobile screen on the side. Otherwise, I will show you here. This is Telegram. And here, I will do something. So let's say I want to handle my VS Code with the help of my phone, and I will do something with it. So let's say I want to run this. So I will simply say, run this Java code, and if I say send, so you can see I'm talking to the Telegram bot, and this will interact with my ClawdBot, or you can say Moltbot. So even if they have changed their name, a lot of libraries still stays with ClawdBot name. And this is what it says: the Java code has been compiled successfully. And now that's weird, okay? Because in fact, before making this video, I ran this code with proper code, but now if you can see there's a bug, I will say, okay, maybe it is using the cache one. So I will say subtract 30 by 10. We don't have that method here. Let's see if it can do that. So basically you can run your file, you can debug your file, you can have a code review for your file, and you can see it is trying to subtract two numbers by calling a function, but there's no function called subtract there. Yeah, that's what it says. You can see there's no method, and now it says it seems the method name was incorrect. Let me correct it for you. Okay, it seems the method was accidentally removed because it was there before, and I've deleted it just to show you the demo. And don't worry, I will just show you the steps one by one how I did it. And you can see it added subtract, but also in the previous, before making the video, I also had divide, calculate BMI added by this bot, and now it says it can do it. But let me try something which I have not added. So let me know the factorial of 5. Now I don't have this method before, and now let's see how it behaves. Even it's new for me because I thought it would only create subtract, but it went for all the previous methods. Factorial I have not tried. So it has added the method. That's good. But there's also semicolon which was missing. So I think it had added semicolon as well here. The factorial of 5 is 120. So it's basically using my machine to do the stuff. And of course, I'm basically talking to my machine through the chatbot. And you can do multiple things. So let's say if you are going somewhere, you're not with your desktop, and if you have this service running behind the scene for you, and you don't need VS Code, basically, it will use basic commands, your terminal, whatever access you give, your folder structure. It's risky, you know. Normally we recommend to use Docker or a sandbox where you can run this, but I took the chance. You know, that's what we do in the tech. If I don't take the chance, how will you know what can go wrong, right? And it's fun. So let me show you the steps if you want to try it on your machine. So let's go back to this thing, which is Moltbot. It says the AI that actually does things. Okay, maybe they are comparing with other tools. So you can clear your inbox, you can send emails, manages your calendar, checks you in your flight. That's something I will need because I tend to forget this. Okay, it can work with WhatsApp, Telegram. I was scared to connect with WhatsApp, but I thought Telegram I don't use much, so I will use that. And I will show you how do we create those bots step by step. Okay, now question arises, how do you get in your machine? So it works with Mac, Windows, Linux. I'm using Windows here, so I will go with that. In Windows, you have to use PowerShell. So for Mac, you can download it on your machine. This is what you will use it for Linux. But for Windows, for PowerShell, this is how you do it. So this is one way. I will also show you the way which I tried before using the npm, and we'll go with that. Or maybe even this will work. Or maybe I will just go with these steps if this is working. So what you have to do first is you have to open your terminal, and the steps are pretty straightforward. You can just copy this, and since I already have in this machine, I know what it will say. So it will, okay, so they have changed the name. So I had ClawdBot, now it is installing Moltbot, so it will take some time. Okay, by the time it is doing that, let's go through here. So it's run on your machine, but still you need the OpenAI APK or Anthropic. So what I tried, I showed the demo, I was using OpenAI. This time I will use Anthropic, and they're suggesting it works better with Claude Sonnet, so we'll use that. It works with any chat app, persistent memory it provides. It also provides you browser control. I wanted to try this, but not enough time. It gives you, I mean, you can give full system access. I'm scared to do that, so maybe you can try it on Sandbox. And the best thing is you can also add some skills. So instead of building softwares in future, you are going to build agent skills, and that's something trendy nowadays. So if I want to show you, there are different skills available and you can add them. What skills we have, you can get that from the Claude Hub, which became Malt Hub. So they have not, I think it happened yesterday because when I was trying it, it was all ClawdBot or Claude Hub. Now it's Malt Hub. And there are multiple skills available here. So you can see we have Trello, Slack, Answer Overflow. I wanted to try for YouTube, but because of some reason it was not working. Maybe there were multiple steps which I have not followed. But you can try it out and let me know. And in case if I have done enough stuff, I will just show you that later. Okay, so it has already connected with my Telegram, and I will show you the steps in case if you want to do that. Now, since it is already connected, I will show you how I did it before. So what happens is when you install it for the first time, it will ask you some questions. One of the questions it will ask you is your OpenAI key. So you can navigate through your keyboard. It's all command prompt, so you can say space for selecting, enter for submitting. You can use arrow to navigate between different options. So provide your OpenAI key, provide your Telegram. So it will show you a Telegram QR, it will generate, and how do you connect your Telegram to your web or WhatsApp to your web app or WhatsApp web. You can follow the steps. Now since I've done that, it is not asking it again. So you can do that. So two things you need: Telegram, or if you want to use WhatsApp, your choice. So you can use Telegram there, and you have to also provide your OpenAI key. I wanted to do with Claude, but it is picking up the default OpenAI key. So let's go with that. There are some errors which I will check later. Maybe they are, but it works. Security token included in the request is invalid, but that's fine. I will just uninstall ClawdBot or Moltbot after this. Okay, once you have this thing done, the next thing you have to do is you have to open your VS Code, open any folder. If you want, you can have your files here, otherwise you can just delete them. Let's say we don't have any files. It's all empty now. And I will just stop this. So by default, you will see something like this. The command which you have to execute to run this, I have those commands. In fact, let me see if I have, yeah, this is the command. So you have to say ClawdBot gateway. But I think after the update, it will be Moltbot. Just check that. I got my notes prepared yesterday's, and that's the thing with every new technology, right? So let's run this, and let's see if it doesn't work, we'll run Moltbot. It is working, no problem. So these are the messages you should see since I have configured OpenAI. And how do you do this? Select, when you are working with OpenAI, select 4.0. Don't select 5 mini. It was having some issue. And if you want to configure that, you can just go to your users, your account, and there should be Claude D. And this is where you can just, or not here. I just forgot the place. It should be here somewhere. There should be a JSON file. Do ask Gemini to do that. I think I lost where it is. Oh, it's here. So in the .ClawdBot, and if you can see, there is option of ClawdBot JSON, open with Notepad, and this is what you have to change. So in the primary, make sure that you mention OpenAI GPT 4.0 if it is not there by default. I was facing some issue with 5, and that's why I'm telling you this. If it is working, don't change anything. Okay, now once you have this thing, and you can see it says starting provider Naveen alien bot. But I faced one more issue. When you create your bot for the first time, and I will show you how to create a bot. So in the Telegram, you have to search for bot father, and then in this you can say start. This is the first thing you will see. You will not see the previous messages which I have shown. You can say start, and it will give you certain options. Since I already have a bot, I can say my bots, but you will say new bot, and I will just click that, and you can create new bot. You can have a bot name for your bot. I can say Naveen Telusko. So that's my bot name, but you also need a username, and this username should end with bot. So I will go for again the same thing, Naveen Telusko bot. I will click on send, and yeah, I got my bot created. The only thing you have to do is when you do this, you have to pass one more command which will help you to pair, and this is the command. Okay, we'll just stop this. Clear. So this is the command. So Claude pairing approve Telegram, and then you have to enter your pairing code. And where do you see your pairing code? So first of all, also copy this token. It might ask you for token. You have to enter that. Otherwise, anyone can use your bot searching on Telegram, and then they can perform the operation. So you have to connect it. So make sure that you have your HTTP API copied, and it will ask you for one place where you have to paste it. So to ask you for Telegram token, just paste it there when you're installing. Once you have done that, search for Naveen Telusko bot. So that's the bot, and you can say start. And when you say start, it should give you a pairing, and it is still waiting. Okay, I think you have to keep your gateway open to do that. Yeah, so this is important. You have to make sure that you keep this open. But then by default, it is using this bot since I have two bots. So I think it will not reply to the new bot. Is there a place where I can change this? Let me see. Yeah. So I have to change the bot token. I have not copied it, but you can change it here. And yeah, because of this configuration is picking the default bot. So you will get the option for the pairing. So when you say start, as you can see on the screen, it will ask you for the pairing code. Enter that. It will give you a pairing code. That's what you have to enter. But I will stick to my older one. So this is the thing. And I will ask which folder you are in. So that's how you can ask question. And you can see it says typing. So it is important. It should say reply. And it says I'm currently in D drive. So that's why this folder is in D drive. Create a Java code for factor. No, okay. Otherwise it might create the same file. I need to find some logic for printing numbers. Of course you can have different logic. I just want to keep it simple. So you can say create code for printing numbers from 1 to 10. And we got a file here which is print numbers from 1 to 10, and that's the code. Yeah, that's good. And now I'll say the program successfully printed 1 to 10. If I need something, print from 1 to 100. Okay, let's see what it does now. Because the code says 1 to 10, that's what the Java code is. That's good. Let's see if it can do that. So I've sent the message, then it is replying for the previous one. It is doing the code review, and it's also doing the code review for calc.java, which is not there. Maybe it is keeping that in a cache. Okay, looks good. So this is what you can do, and you can do whatever you want. Maybe you can just deploy this on GitHub. Should I say push to GitHub? And for that, I have to at least configure things. So let's see what it says. Yeah, because there's no, we have not initialized the Git, right? So it says it's not initialized. Do you want me to do it? So you can do a lot of stuff remote. Of course, not a good way of doing it if you're sitting in front of a computer, but see the power. So they're not, nowhere on the website they're talking about, coding part. They're just saying you can do all those stuff. But if you connect them, think about the possibilities, what you can do. Is it initialized in the Git, typing? You can also set, when you run this, you can also set it in a verbose format where it can show you everything what is happening. So repository is, okay. Please provide the, okay, now it is asking for the username. But yeah, I will stop it here. I don't want to provide any private information, but looks good. Yeah, that's my remote repository. Let's see. I'm just typing some vague messages and let's see if it can understand properly. We need to provide the URL, but you got the point, right? So these are the things you can do with ClawdBot or Moltbot. So I will do more experiments with this and I will let you know. But I wanted to show you one more thing, right? Which is the skills. So in the skills, you can just search for multiple skills here. So when you click on browse skills, it will show you the list of skills available here. And yesterday it was slow. Maybe it was updating at that point when I was doing this. Now it is a bit quick. And the thing which I was trying is, what if, whenever you watch my YouTube video, and if you want the code, it should generate the code for you. And yeah, so you can say YouTube transcribe is there, YouTube download is there, title generator, maybe I can use this, YouTube analytics, okay, that will be fancy. So a lot of things are available, you can just try it out. And let me know in the comments what else you have done. So yeah, that's it about this. AI is everywhere, so let's explore together more. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.